Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In this video we are going to talk about inheritance, which is one of the main pillar of object-oriented programming. So basically inheritance, suppose we have two class. One is the base class, superclass, and another is a child class. Well, as we see in humans, child can acquire properties like look or a personality of a father. Same way, child class can acquire all the methods of the base class, which is a father class, we can say, right? So that's basically the basic concept of inheritance. So before we implement that in the practical, let me just show you in class that I forgot maybe in the last video. Init block. In init block, whatever the code we write, it will execute first when the class instance of the class is called, right? Suppose I'm printing the message like, sorry, this is init block. So this line will be executed first before these two functions are called. So let me show you. Here we are calling these two functions and we are making an instance. So whenever this instance is created, the init block gets executed first here, and then these two functions are called. So that's the concept of init block in Kotlin. So let's create a base class first. So click on the Kotlin folder, on the right click, and create another class. We'll name it base class. You can name whatever you want, right? So this base class will have a constructor which will accept a string of a class, right? Class name, a string. Basically it will accept a string as an argument. So val name of class, which will be type of string, right? And in the body we are going to create a function which will be new assigned name, whatever you can write, right? So uh, name, which will be string, and this function basically will assign the new name to whatever the name we pass to the class, right? You will understand once it's completed, right? So name of class equals to name. So that's it. I think, what's the issue here? Okay, name of class cannot be reassigned. Why? Because we have declared that as val. We have to make it var. So yeah, so go back to circle class and just a minute, go back to circle class, and now we will make this circle class child class of this class. So basically, to inherit that, we have in Java we write extend keyword, but we don't have any extend keyword here. So instead of that, we write colon and base class, and instead which will have to pass a parameter for a name, right? So this is the circle class, so I'm gonna pass circle here, and I'm in the circle class. I was doing that wrong. So we have to make circle class a child class of base class, so we have to inherit base class here. Base class, and we have to pass name of the class as a parameter. So this is circle class, so I'm gonna pass circle. So in a print init block, I'm going to write this is circle class. So to write circle class, we can now access this keyword, this variable basically, from circle class, because we have in extended base class from here, right? So to write this is circle class, we can now write this is dollar what was the name of the class, right? So but it's giving me an error. Why? Because this base class is by default a final class, and final class cannot be inherited from cannot be extended from any classes. So to extend this class we have to make this class an open class. So open. So now the error is gone and we can access the name of class from here. So let me run and see show you how this works. We can access this variable from circle. This is circle class. Because we have extended this variable, we are accessing this variable by extending this class from circle class, right? So now let me just refactor our code. We don't need this anymore, and I'm just gonna put this to print statements in the init block of circle itself. So yeah, instead of r we are gonna write radius, and here we'll call the function area of circle, right? Circumference of circle, circumference, right? So now we'll create another class for another example, and we'll extend base class there as well. So I'm gonna create what shape I can think. So let's take a rhombus. So rhombus, yeah, and as the in the constructor we'll have to okay, we have a radius in circle, so rhombus doesn't have a radius, so basically we will name it side value, maybe, yeah, side value, which will be a type of a double, and it will extend base class, and the name of class is rhombus. So we'll again write the init block. I'm gonna copy paste few codes from here, few lines, sorry. So this is rhombus class, and then we will calculate the area. Before that we have to create two functions. Area, to calculate area we'll create area of rhombus. So the formula to calculate area of rhombus is basically side value into side value divided by 2. So I'm gonna write side value into side value divided by 2, and another function will calculate the perimeter of rhombus, and the formula for that is 4 into side value. So yeah, and here we'll print the area of rhombus is area of rhombus, and perimeter is perimeter of rhombus. Now we just have to create an instance of this class in our first file, just like we created an instance of circle. So well, rom equals to rhombus, but instead of passing a radius we will have to pass a side value, so we can pass r, the value will be same. So now if we run a program, as we have created an instance of rhombus class, what will happen, this init block will be executed first. So inside init block we are calling a variable from this base class, right? And we are calling these two functions to calculate these two values here as well. So let me run a program and see. As the first instant is circles, so circles values will be displayed first, as we can see here, and then there is a rhombus class and area and perimeter is calculated here. So this is basically the concept of inheritance in Kotlin, and this is how you extend the super class in the child classes as well. And there are multiple types of inheritance. If you Google, you can read on the types of inheritance in object-oriented programming. There are multi-level inheritance, multiple inheritance, and sort of different types of inheritance, and you can learn about this concept in depth via Google as well. I just show you the basic implementation of inheritance, and so that you can get the idea of how to extend the classes, right? So that's it guys for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video.